So welcome back. So continuing on this theme of viewers' questions in this segment of videos, my next one is by Tony Willis. And she asks, how do you know when you're interpreting evidence before delivering it versus waiting for more from spirit before delivering it? And so it's a good question. And one that I see a lot of, especially on Zoom and in my private workshops that I get. And what students will do is they will almost wait for the information to come in, and they're waiting for a little bit more before delivering. The problem is with that is that we have this huge pause. So the next thing will be, Charlie, I have this huge pause. How do I get rid of it? And so this will answer the question adequately, hopefully for Tony and other viewers that have this question, is that the moment that information comes in, I do my absolute best to stay out of the way, because the moment I start trying to understand it or analyze it, like, is it making sense, or what you want me to say don't have a syntax to it, and so because of that, it feels fragmented. And I try my absolute best to stay away from that. And so as the information comes, I present the information. And as I'm presenting said information, the next piece of information comes in. And so this is a process that takes a little bit of practice and a tremendous amount of faith. And so as I'm delivering the information, I know that the next piece is already going to be there. If I get caught in the dilution of that by analysing it, waiting for the next piece, you are welcoming the pause into mediumship. That's exactly where it will take place. The moment I speak in my mediumship, and again, this has been there quite early on, but the moment I speak my words, there's almost like a ripple to it. So it will feel very clean as I'm speaking my words, or it'll have a slight ripple. And let me try and give you an example so you understand what I mean. So if I say, I'm joined here by your mum or your mother, and as I say it, it will slightly ripple because it was mother-in-law or step-mum, not mum. And so because of that, there was a slight ripple. If I said the statement from the information that I received, I have your mother-in-law with me, it will come out very cleanly. And so I know immediately that everything's all right, and so I can just carry on. So if I do that during the information part, as I'm trying to get evidence for my client or audience, as I'm receiving the evidence and I give the evidence, the moment I feel a slight ripple within my words, I know that I need to go, something was wrong there, I felt it, what was it? Then I immediately correct what was going on. Now, this is not something that obviously happens overnight, but it did happen quite early on for me, and I was aware that it was happening early on, so I've spent the next part of my journey dialing that in the best I can. And bear in mind, I've done it for years and years now, that it's had years and years of dialing it in. Now, am I always right? Of course I'm not always right. I'm human, and I have flaws. But the majority of the time I can catch it before any kind of response. So as I've said it, I'm like, damn, that's wrong. And so I very quickly correct it. I try to, for the viewer, Tony, I try to stay out of it altogether as much as I possibly can. And so the moment I start to feel it come in, I start that expression. And I've always said that it is an art form, expressing information as you're receiving it. And so for me, that's what development is. For me, that's what the practice bit of it would be, the public work would be, is helping dial this in as I learn to express the moment it touches my mind. If I have it for like 15 seconds in my mind, I will turn any scenario upside down and add to it, and before you know it, you're so far off track that you've got to do a lot of work to get it back on track. So I've learned that don't add anything. Don't fill in the blanks. Just say it as it is. And that's exactly what the client needed to hear. Surprise, surprise, because the spirit world know that. But they'll say, yes, absolutely. The moment I add an ingredient, I add a little touch there because there was a blank, then the blank will be wrong because I assumed, or I said I interpreted it, but I didn't interpret it. I've just filled in the blank. So my advice to you, Tony, would be say it as you get it. And of course you're going to be wrong. Of course that's going to happen at first. But we have to then decide, what do we want? Do we want to develop, or do we want to be good? And there are a lot of good mediums out there. There are very few outstanding mediums out there. So to go to that next level, that next stage, you're going to have to go through a period of being wrong and feeling like you've broke your mediumship a little bit. And that's something only you can decide to do. It's something that I wanted to be better at, so that meant, 4 weeks of me not looking so great, or getting a few bits wrong here and there. And that happens from time to time, where I'm trying to dial in a little bit more. So you have to decide that, whether you want to risk blowing a reputation for a few weeks and then making up for it after, or staying where you are. So it's a tough call. It sounds a little bit blunt or a little bit black and white, but that is what it is, and the whole purpose of the channel is to tell you exactly how it is. So I would try my absolute best to stay out of analysing as much as possible. It's rare. The way you worded it, it's like you say something, then you're waiting for the next bit. While I'm speaking my words, I've already gone back for more information, or my next statement, because maybe the story's taken a different turn now, or maybe I do need to add on to it, but I'm already doing that when I'm speaking. So literally a multitask. So I'll be holding the audience with the words that I'm speaking, and while I'm speaking, I've already gone back to the communicator for the next statement or sentence. So hopefully that helps you in some way. Again, if you're not happy with it, or I haven't fully explained it to you in a way that you can comprehend it or understand it, then just jump in the comments. And of all people that I try my absolute best to answer all those comments. And maybe I can do another video for you. But thank you for your question. Submitted on my Facebook page, Medium Charlie Kelly. Hop over there and give that a like if you want to take part in these series that are going to come up from time to time, where it's just solely on the viewers' questions. And we'll see what other ones are going to come up. Like the video if you liked it. Comment, because we all know that helps the channel. Share if you can. Subscribe if you aren't already. Hit that notification bell to be notified of upcoming videos. And I'll see you all in the next one.